Hi everyone, so this is my 14-week update, and I have been going through a lot lately. A lot of things have happened, well, not really a lot, but a lot of things have changed, and a lot of things are going a lot better, and then there's the exception of the few that aren't, and then, like physically, I'm so drained, it's not even funny. But anyway, I'm going to move to my notes now because they're a little more organized than my thoughts. Okay, so first off, how I'm feeling. My food aversions have been really bad, and so have my headaches. My doctor said it's normal in pregnancy to get headaches because of the amount of estrogen levels that are produced in your body. She said the higher levels of estrogen actually produce headaches, and it really sucks. I hate it. And my food aversions could actually be from the nausea that I've been experiencing. My doctor said sometimes women will not want to eat during their pregnancy, but it's really important that you force yourself to eat, and it's hard for me to force myself to eat, and I'm not anorexic, but it is very hard for me to want something. Like today I wanted a taco from Taco Bell, and as soon as it was in front of me I was like, why did I want this? So I've been feeling very sick. I've actually been feeling completely emotionally and physically drained, so it's very difficult for me to get up for school in the morning. And my guidance counselor actually has to set it up, so he's going to try at least to talk to the board and get it so that I can come into school a little bit later, like maybe a period later, which is 40 minutes. So, and it's not like I'm getting any special treatment. My first period class will be a study hall, so I won't be missing anything. I'll be missing a study hall, and I can choose to come into school at the average time, and etc., etc. I'm not getting any special treatment. I mean, I am to an extent. Like, I'm allowed to have water. I'm allowed to do different exercises in gym and like stuff like that, but I'm not getting treated any differently. I'm sure if a child had extreme trouble getting up and going into school, that they would do the same for them, or at least I hope so. But yeah, and I'm sure that won't be lasting very long. As soon as this year is over, they probably won't continue with me letting me come in late. Anyway, on top of all that, I have had a really big outbreak of acne on my face and on my back, and it is, I hate it. I hate it so much. I am not used to having acne at all. I really am not. Like, the last time I got a giant outbreak of acne was probably when I was in the 7th grade. And, this is just awful. My skin's so, like dry and just flushed, and that's one of the old wives' tales, that if your beauty is drained or your skin is more oily and you have more acne, that it means you're having a girl. And I'm planning on doing a video of that once I get some closure from a couple of girls that have done the video, because I don't want to feel like I'm copying them. I definitely want to get, not really permission, but just say, hey, I'd like to make a video like this. How do you feel about that? To a couple other people, like Danielle Baby Bliss. I saw her video, and it just made me giggle. I loved it. I love Olivia. I love your channel. I'm sure you're not watching this, but still, I'm gonna ask you about you, if I can do a video like yours. And the same with Gabe and Jess. I saw theirs for when they were having the twin boys. So I guess I wouldn't exactly be copying her because she had the whole things on the different sides, and I have no clue how to do that. But anyway, that's what I wanted to do. It was the old wives' tale thing, because a lot of the old wives' tales are leaning towards girl, except for the headaches, which lean towards boy, and back pain, which leads towards boy, and yeah. Anyway, I also have new stretch marks, and they're all over my hips. And the lady I babysit for actually told me that when she was pregnant for her daughter Stevie, she got stretch marks on her hips and not on her stomach as much. And then when she was pregnant for her son Alan, she got stretch marks all over her stomach and like none on her hips. So I'm really hoping that this is right. I want a girl. I can feel that I'm having a girl. And I'm going to look like such a loser if I go to that appointment and I find out I'm having a boy. But either way, I'm going to love my child no matter what they are, of course, because I'm going through all of this for them. Anyway, my doctor said that I've grown significantly, that I'm probably the size of a 4 or 5 month pregnant person. And I actually have a picture that I will put right after I say this. I will put it right after I already said that. Of me and my cousin Caitlin. My cousin Caitlin is in the red shirt and I am in the blue shirt. And she is 9 months pregnant and I am 3.5 months pregnant. Yeah, it's crazy. So here's the picture. Isn't that insane? Oh, she is already starting her early labor and she's 1 centimeter dilated, and I'm gonna have a new cousin and his name's gonna be Connor and he's gonna be the cutest thing ever. But I wish you luck, Katie. I know you're watching this and I really can't wait till he's here so that I can see him, because I remember feeling him kick and it was just the most amazing thing ever. Oh, I loved it. I cannot wait until I get to feel that. How my 3-month appointment went. I know I'm rambling about nothing, sorry. How my 3-month appointment went, the baby's heart was 165 beats per minute. So as he or she has grown in the last month, the heartbeat has gone down 5 beats, which my doctor said is completely normal. My doctor also gave me a pamphlet on the quad screen test, and it is a test for Down syndrome and open neural tube defect. Open neural tube defect is when the skull plates aren't fused, or not fused. Of course they're not fused. They aren't built right or something, and there can just be all sorts of complications. But anyway, she said that the test can sometimes do a false positive, which is where it tells you that your child's got all these things wrong with it when it really doesn't, and then you need to go and get an amnio, which can increase your risk of miscarriage, and you need to go get a bunch of other tests done to make sure that the baby is okay. Ooh, my back itches. Anyway, she told me to read up on that. So if any of you have gotten the quad screen test, you can write in the comments, like, just give me some advice. Tell me if I should get it or not, because I really don't know. At this point, I'm like, I really need to know this stuff. I really need to know if I'm going to be faced with a situation like this. Because if I'm going to have Down syndrome child, hands down, I'm not saying that I couldn't handle it. I'm not saying that at all. But I would definitely want my child to be put up for adoption if they had any severe medical anything. And it's not because I don't love my child and I'm afraid of the consequences, but it is because I would much rather, most adopted families have to have a solid income, and a great house, and just I've seen the outcome of some adopted babies. And I would much rather have them be in a family that can provide the right medical care and have all kinds of money just to shower on this child and their medical problems. But like I said, that's only if there is a giant defect like Down syndrome or cancer. Of course, it would have to be infant cancer, but like, I'm just making myself sound like an ass here. Anyway, like I was saying, I have to read up on that, and I'm leaning towards getting it done, but I'm also not leaning towards getting it done, because if it does do the false positive, then I really don't want the amniocentesis done. I've heard a lot of bad things about it. I know a lot of women that have gotten it and nothing bad has happened to them, but I'm always the worry wart that reads up on all the stories of the baby gets hit with the needle and blah blah blah, and just, I don't need that happening. And also, you take away the baby's nutrients for something like that, because my doctor told me she does not do amniocentesis unless they are 100% necessary. Anyway, the fun part of this video, my 5 fun facts, are that the first one is he or she is 3.5 inches. So she or he is about that big. So not quite the, yeah, maybe the size of my fist. I'm sure an average fist would be a little bigger, but the website said the size of a fist. But my fist is super tiny, so this was probably how big the baby was a week ago. The baby's thyroid gland is working and making hormones, because everybody needs those. Oh my god, my baby's already got hormones. No. The prostate glands in boys are developed, or developing, I can't remember which one said, but either one. And the ovaries are working their way into the abdomen of the girl, if I'm having a girl like I want. The baby's palate is completely formed, so that's the roof of the mouth, just in case you didn't know. And the baby is producing hair called lanugo, which temporarily keeps the baby warm until baby fat accumulates. So my little bugger is being warm and having hormones and ovaries and prostates and palates. Yeah, it's exciting. I can't wait to show you guys my belly. My belly is getting so big. Just give me a second to move my camera, close the door, etc., etc. It'll only take a second for you guys because I'm going to edit this, but still. Okay, so this is my belly with clothes on. Oops, I keep forgetting that my camera's backwards. And then with all my layers, my doctor said I'm significantly large. I figure you guys would like the video of it a lot better than the picture. I'm huge, right? Look at this. And then my one stretch mark on my belly is literally right there where my belly button piercing used to be. Oh, I can't get enough of it. Look at this. I'm going to be massive. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and tune in next time. I think I'm either going to be doing the How We Told Our Parents video or the Wives' Tale one, whatever one I get to first. I do have a lot of school, so remember that it's not really easy for me to get videos up as soon as possible, even though I would love to be able to put videos up all the time. During the summer when the baby's born, I'm definitely going to be doing a lot of videos though, so stay tuned for that. Bye everyone!